Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of Rich T Racing and welcome to the very first episode of The Tea Brief. It's a very good play on words. Basically what this is it's a debrief from my Club 100 weekend. So I race on a Saturday, I do the endurances and the SP60 and if you know me, if you know the channel, you know that I like to do big bombastic videos showing you all the footage from the day and trying to make it entertaining as possible. And what I decided I wanted to do this year was have a little series that's a companion piece to the big main videos I do, which is literally just me talking to the camera, talking you through my race weekend, and just going over it really, just getting my thoughts out there in a way that, like, in the main videos I wouldn't do normally because I don't want to be too boring. That's what this is. It's a debrief. It's the tea brief. It's the Club 100 tea brief. So Saturday really started on Thursday because me, Tom and Jasper, who are my teammates for the Free Swans, we all went to Swans University, we're all mates, and yeah, the Free Swans, very, very creative. Basically, we had this long team meeting trying to work out what we were going to do for the race. So the main things we had to work out were lead, because I weigh 94 kg, big boy. Tom is 84 kg, so he's 1 kg under the limit, and then Jasper is 76, so he's a light boy. So we've got really differing weights across the three of us. So we were trying to work that out, and we were also it was pit stops was the main thing. And what we worked out was that this was my idea. I suggested, why don't we do double stints? So whoever goes out first goes out, does the first pit stop, and then goes back out, and then comes in for the second stop, and then switches over. Because we were going to be putting lead on or off, I just thought it would be easier if we're changing lead less often. If we're only changing lead like throughout the race, we're only changing lead twice. That was my theory, and that's what we decided to do. We were debating what the best team order would be, who goes out first, who does the start, who does quali, etc. Jasper is made of different stuff around Clay, and it was me and Tom both knew, like, no, he is doing quali. But then Jasper was like, right, so if I've done the final 5 minutes of practice and then quali, I'm going to be dead for the race. So I was like, okay. And then I thought, like, right, look, I think we decided I don't need lead, so why don't I go out first, and then we do Tom, because he needs only one bit of lead, and then we do Jasper. And that is the order we went with. So it was me, Tom, Jasper, and so we were in the inters. Jasper did the qualifying. He did a 41.209. I'm fairly certain. It was definitely a 41.2. My finer details might be different. I think we were third in class. I haven't looked at it on Alpha Live. I can't be bothered to. I think we were third in class and we were 14th overall. So the advice the advice Jasper gave to me as I was heading to the kart to get ready, he just said, get that kart onto the right-hand side of the grid as soon as you fucking can. And that is what I did, basically. As soon the start, I have to say, the start was a complete mess, because there was one guy who was out of position. There was someone out of position. I'm pretty sure I started 16th in the end, but the Club 100 guys, they didn't give a shit. I mean, we were, all of us, we were going like, we're not ready, go around. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh no. Oh, I've pissed myself. Oh, God damn. Okay. Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologise. It's just all wrong. Fuck's sake. So yes, the start was a mess. We were not in position, but the couple 100 guys didn't give a shit. We were doing that, and they just said, just go. And so we got underway, and as the start got going, I found a lovely little pocket to my right, got over there, and yeah, did the billies and the chicane went well. It was the hairpin, whose name I can't remember, that didn't go well. I did a half-assed overtake, which you should never do, and then two guys went round the side of me. So I crossed the line 16th, and then just went about for the rest of my stint, just went about my business, just keeping it consistent, making no errors, literally no errors. I think throughout the entire race, the only blot on the landscape for all of us was I got a cone warning in practice. That was it. And yeah, just it was such a good feeling in the kart, like just so smooth. And I'm not. I don't want to sound really pretentious here, but I honestly think I found the sort of the mythical zen that like Senna in '88, Hamilton at Spain last year. They talked about them when you are just one with the kart, with the track, and everything goes right. Like you're not even thinking about it; you're just doing it. And I think, particularly when towards the end of my entire stint, I was chasing my mate Adam. I was going to be lapping him, and I was just hounding him down, just trying to keep with him because he's a really good driver. And yeah, I got him in the end, and it was just so good. It was so good. And then Tom went out. I didn't see too much of him, but from what I've seen, or from what I do remember, he he had it so clean. He had it so clear. He didn't really come across much in the way of traffic. And by the time he came in, no word of a lie. So we're racing in the Inters. We were not only leading the Inters by pretty much a lap, we were also leading the Clubman. So if we'd been the Clubman's class, the class above, we'd have won that we'd have won that as well. Jasper went out. Jasper had a lot of traffic. He had the switch over between Tom and Jasper was the longest pit stop because Jasper wanted to put the GoPro on so he could see how he was doing, and also he had more lead to put on as well. So it was just before Jasper went out, I said to him, like, I'm just waiting for all of this to go wrong. And he said, don't worry, I'm going out. But no, nothing went wrong. And we won, and we would have won Clubman's as well. Absolutely, just such a brilliant start to this season. There'll be some people, not to name names, Andrew Mather, who will say that we are pot hunting by racing in Inters. And there is an argument to say that we are, because we could be in Clubman's, we should be in Clubman's, but at the same time, it's like this is our first season in this championship, and whilst we were brilliant at Clay, we don't know how we're going to do at Wilton. I know that Jasper's not as confident at the rest of the tracks we've got on the calendar compared to Clay, so we shall see how it goes. I'm of the opinion that we could and maybe should go into we should go into Clubman's, but we'll see how that all pans out. But yeah, taking the win, Tom going up to get the trophy, Jasper's taking it home because I've already got a winner's trophy from years ago, and I've got, as you can tell, I've got enough already, and Tom and Jasper don't, so they'll get the lion's share of whatever trophies we win this year. That could be the only trophy we win, who knows? But yeah, fantastic start to the day. Now, the SP60. I'm not going to go into too much on this because this is what the main videos will be. This is the subject of the main videos. SP60. I was really coming out of the Endurances. I was really excited by the SP60s. I thought I had a really good chance of winning it, and qualifying demonstrated that as well, because I qualified 13th overall, and Dickie Allen was he was 12th, only like 8 thousandths faster than me. So I thought, oh, I have got this. Don't you worry. And it just didn't quite go to plan. I don't know what it was. As a racing driver, like the classic thing is like racing driver excuses. And I don't like making them, but there was something changed, and it's been a big topic of conversation today on the Club 100 Facebook group, but I just felt like I had to lead up to 96, and I just could not get the car flat through the chicane. I couldn't through the first part. I had to have a little lift because I like the kart to be stable. I don't like understeer. I don't like any form of oversteer. I want it as stable as possible. That's why it works so well in the Endurances, because the kart was glued to the track. And it wasn't in the SP60. And I can't help but think, was it that bit of lead? That 2 kilo bit of lead, was it upsetting the balance of the car? I don't know. The people I've spoken to about this, Nikki, Anwar, Mike Coppin, they've said, no, I don't, nah, 2 kilos is not enough. And they're probably right. It could just have been me. It could be the fact that I was tired. It could have been the fact, or it could have been the tyres. They were maybe worn down a bit more, but I just didn't feel at home in the car. I felt like I would do normally, where I'm sort of hassling a bit. And that showed for me in the results. Like, I hate going backwards. It was like the first race, obviously starting 13th, I finished 14th. Dickie in 12th and Alex Pritchard in 11th. They finished 5th and 6th. So I really went backwards. I was not happy, and I just didn't have the pace. So it wasn't great. But I had the second race to try and make up for it. And again, that just did not go well. And I got overtaken right at the start by Richard Newton, who it's become clear is my rival for the championship. I don't know. I know he's watched. I know you watched the videos, Dickie. Not Dickie. Richard. If you're watching, I can't wait for this year. Me and you going toe to toe, because you are a feisty driver, sir. You are feisty. You would not leave me alone. I was faster than you. I was. But you would not leave good well enough alone, is the phrase. I couldn't shake you. It was brilliant. And I'm not going to say exactly what happened, but basically I got quite a lot of penalties during this race. And then on the last lap, let's just say somebody went for an overly, or not Richard, I don't know his name. Somebody went for a very optimistic move from too far back, and I defended a little bit too hard. I'm sure you can work out what I mean. But long and the short of it, I do have this. It is third place for the round 1 Clay Pigeon super heavyweight class in the SP60. Had this last lap incident not happened, this would be about this much bigger, or this much bigger. Well, it'd be like that. It'd be the comparison between that one and that one, because I would have been second. But as it's turned out, I finished third. And yeah, this is the worst podium trophy. This is the worst trophy I've ever won. There's no way of getting around it. I wasn't happy. I'll put the picture up on screen now. You can just see I am a grumpy man on that podium. Yeah. But at the end of the day, like, it's the first round, dusting off the cobwebs and sort of like adjusting to a new style of driving, because I know that I am tailor-made for endurance racing. But and that's why I did so well in the endurances. But in the SP60, the mindset is different. It is sprint racing. It is full blown. It is send it. And I am not a send it driver. I am Aaron Burr. I wait for it. I'm biding my time, keeping my cards close to my chest, watching which way the wind will blow. If you don't know Hamilton, then you're not going to understand that. But yeah, so I need to look at that and change a few things. I'm not going to give too much away what I'm going to try and change, because if I'm led to, based on what he told me, I believe Richard does watch these videos, and I think now that he knows who I am, now we had a nice little bit of nice little chat at the end of the race, and he just said to me, it was actually brilliant. I said to him what I said in this video. I said, you just would not leave me alone. And he said, nope, and I don't intend to for the rest of the year. And I thought, you know what? That's that. Let's fucking have it, Richard. Let's go. You and me. Let's see Will and Mill. Let's go. Richard, just to say, Dickie Allen he's doing like 4 rounds. So, and Alex Pritchard has moved into the heavyweight class. He's not in super heavyweight. So that's why I'm really confident for the championship, but I've got to keep an eye on Mr. Newton. So yeah, that has been the tea brief. The Clay, I absolutely loved it. Endurance is brilliant. Could not have gone better. SP60, room for improvement and room for a bigger trophy. Just about room for more trophies. I can make room. But yeah, that is it. That is what I wanted to do in this video. I've set out to accomplish my goals. I've spilt tea down myself quite badly, twice. So yeah, there we go. That has been episode 1 of the Tea Brief. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope if you're still watching and you're not subscribed to the channel, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell for notifications so that you know when a brand new Rich T Racing video comes out. Follow me on Facebook. It'd be great to see more of you, get more of a conversation. If you want, I'm just going to throw this out there now to anyone that's still watching. If you want to send me a video of you talking about your weekend, how it went, and just give your perspective, send it to me. Honestly, just do. And I'll try and get it involved in the video in some way, shape or form. We love Club 100. And the more people talking about it, the better, in my opinion. So yeah, if you want to do that, that's absolutely fine. Send it to me and I will try and make it work. But anyway, rambled on long enough. Thank you very much for watching. The final thing that I shall say for now is ta-ta and farewell. I genuinely have pissed myself.